مرحبا بكم كمان مرة. هاي المرة لعبت شوي بالإعدادات. طبعا طفيت الموسيقى عشان اليوتيوب دمرني بال عشان الحقوق تاعت الأغاني. ركنت الموسيقى من اللعبة حاليا. بعد ما خصمتش المصارعين كل واحد تاعهم بأي شركة. بعد ما خلصت الفاكشنز أكيد مش حيكون زي الواقع. إذا بدي زي الواقع بفتح التلفزيون. وبفكر حاليا نبلش بالشوكيس.
All right, looks like we've got someone after my own heart. A true nonconformist, someone who wants to do things their way. I need you to know that I respect the hell out of you for that. And that respect is why this is not going to be easy for you. We still put something together to make sure that you earn everything this showcase has to offer. I know that not everyone wants to live that traditional showcase life. Not everybody's got time for expertly crafted objectives and unlocking all the incredible rewards. But that doesn't mean you should be excluded from all the fun. So this year, I wanted to grant the fair members of the WWE Universe a secondary path to greatness. Think of it as the voice of the voiceless giving a choice to the choiceless. On this path, you will find a single gauntlet match where you will take on 20 opponents, one after the other. Whether my biggest historical rivals, legends that I've always wanted to test myself against, or those who comprise the biggest what-if of my entire career. They're here in this showcase gauntlet. If you can emerge as the sole survivor, then you'll get all the spoils that the showcase has to offer. You'll be credited with full completion of every match on the timeline, granting you every reward that's to be unlocked. No objectives, you know what you're doing, and we'll trust your judgment in finding the victory. No cutscenes, no time to breathe. Just one angry opponent after the other. No fluff, no mercy, no slingshot tech to help change the rules. You want to prove to truly be the best in the world? Well then, you better get to work. You want to conquer the world? This is your opportunity. Best of luck. It's clobbering time.
مش هذا توقعت لما فتح الجانتليت. شكله هين بدي بس اللي كان راح يفتح لي كل الأشياء اللي الشوكيس بيفتحها. فبفكر أجرب. ممكن ألعب الشوكيس مباراة بس عشان أشوف القصة نفسها. أما خلينا نجرب. مش آخر فترة كنت بلعب لعبة فايت فور ايفر. مش هحتاج أضغط بالضبط الزرار. لعب الدبليو من 25 ما لعبتهاش عشان كنت شوي مخذول من 24. أعتمد لدي الحالة أن المثل ميموري بتشات شبكة اللعب. في إشي بالأوبشنز نسيت أغيره. إيش ده بعمله؟ نحط الانترنس أوف بين قطع في الموسيقى. فالانترنس على الفاضي عم بتكون مزهق. أحسن أعملها سكيب من نفس الأول. صح سيبك مضبارة إليار ورنسير وبالرينج فانا زمان وضعه يكون جزء من الشوكيس. سيف رولينز الزراعة المتشابه مع السريع. هاي مشكلة لما لعبتها مصارعة والزابين كثير مختلفات عن بعض.
But this is a huge risk he's taking entering this gauntlet. But when he wins here, there will be nothing left to prove to anyone. He will absolutely be known the world over as the best in the world.
If he wins here, and if he doesn't, Punk's moniker might as well be Icarus. Each win is big for him here, but one loss brings this whole thing to a screeching halt. But shots to the head quickly put a stop to that.
Oh, across the top rope. Climbing up to the top. Looking
From the top.
You gotta be kidding me.
أكيد مش هغلب كل الجانتليت.
In that it was
لو عملت مباراة أحسن
adrenaline.
نجحت أحسن من لعبة التوريال نفسه.
Rollins got surprised there. Spin kick to the midsection.
هذا
Turn your
بدري.
lights out.
Crashing into the barricade with such
هذا ذكي.
force.
جد الزرار كثير
Into
خطير.
the barricade.
فيش كاونتر.
Seth Rollins just goading his opponent.
Things are well underway here, but you never really know when a gauntlet will end. This could go on for quite a while longer. Or this might be the last opponent of the night. You just got to take things.
From the top.
Versatility from Rollins.
Fighting on the barricade, but now suplex down hard.
دمر.
You got to be careful. So many. Lift off. Knees up. Had
راح
that
أغلب
toe,
سيف.
but can it be capitalized on?
مش راح أثبت شوي
Hooked
وراه.
up. DDT. Boards
طبعا اللي بحط على الجندري مود هي بكل غلطة.
catches the kick. Roundhouse kick connects.
بحس أول مرة لعبت لعبة مصارعة بكلم الجندري مود.
Oh, what a club.
فطوالي حطيته عليه مع إني لسه مش
Oh,
لاعب
what a
ألعاب
shot to the
دبليو.
ribs.
هاي بكل غلطة كبيرة.
Brilliant countering by both competitors.
وأنا أوصل لبلكي بالفايت فور ايفر. لما أوصل لبلكي هنا.
And he slides him back to the mat.
Getting out of harm's way.
What's CM Punk going for here? Driver spiked him. And you don't just do something like that to win a match. You do that to inflict punishment.
أشتري فيها الحبل.
He turns it
تمام مكناها.
into the Anaconda Vice. This one could be over. And look at how tight a grip this hold has.
The pain on his face.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Oh, what a forceful clothesline.
لا مش
And
مخزيش
Punk is looking to the crowd for some support. Power slam here, but sliding up and snapped down with an infinite
نجرب. أكيد نعم.
At this point in the match, that could have gone either way. Seth rolls through. Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable. And can he put it away? Kicks out on the pinfall attempt.
He is far
هذا
from
بعد
being put
طويلة.
away here, that's for
بس هي أما اللي
certain.
ثبتت المباراة من 20.
Sliding into the cover,
مش
looking to end
كل
this.
شيء.
Using the ropes for leverage. That's not right. Gets his shoulder up before the 2 count.
Still showing some signs of life here. Set up in the corner. What is coming next?
One step ahead there. Uh-oh.
Seth turns that away. Rollins now. Revolution knee.
مش اللي فيها شتات ولا سنشر حاطينه في اللعبة. وحاطينه يا عادي. مش شايفها غيرت له شي بالتحت.
Sharp kicks right across the face.
طبعا مليت الاوبشن زي
Multiple kicks
كذا
connect.
قدام.
Boom. Momentum is running away
قدام
from
اليوتيوب
Dan
ما
Rollins
غلبش
plans to defeating
عاي.
Punk being put into action now. Just absorbing
ترى ما
way too
لعبت
much
الشوط.
damage at this stage.
He's definitely in a very bad way right now. His night may be ending very soon.
Stretching and tearing at all the ligaments in the leg. Battling it out over here by our announce table.
I think that means it's time for us to step away from the announce table for safety's sake. Butterfly blow.
Spin kick to the midsection. Delivered into the barricade. Oh, that gets reversed on CM Punk.
Using that barricade with great effect. Into the unforgiving barricade. Rollins with a page out of Triple H's.
Trying to put them away, able to counter it.
But countered now into a clothesline.
Oh, what a kick.
And averting damage there. Rollins looking to bait his opponent into a mistake.
CM Punk playing to the crowd now. Spinning kick to the gut. And his body has taken a lot of the punishment. Right hand will counter. Setting up for something here.
Oh my goodness, incredible strength to throw a huge...
Rollins waiting in the corner, here it comes! Stop!
Seth could end it there.
That might have put it away. 2! No, he beats the count!
There is that legendary fighting spirit of Punk on full display.
And guys, on most nights, Rollins would have just ended this, but not tonight. Introducing a boot to the face. Oh, driving the elbow.
خلينا على الجند ريموت كذا ما اخسر احضر على الجند ريموت
بس لا and the pace is quick and courtesy of Seth Rollins.
Punk trying to...
And there's the cover. Stopping the ref's count at 2. Both competitors digging deep into their well to keep this match going. Brought down with the sling blade. Picture perfect drop kick.
ما بتعب اشتر مني
Hooking him up. Face first. Driven down. I don't know if Punk can withstand much more of this. Rollins is set to slay. Countered by CM Punk. Momentum going back to Punk's corner.
Rollins now, opponent defenseless. Stomp connects. That could be Punk's demise. Cover.
البداية غير موفقة. راح ألعب الشوكيس مباراة بدل شتي على يدي ألعب الجانتليت.
Here is your winner, Seth freaking Rollins.
نشرينا شفتك فينا الأخيرا.
I'm not going to rub salt in the wound here, but you really seem sure of yourself heading into this thing, and you couldn't even get a quarter of the work done.
أي كوتر حتى
Maybe this isn't for you.
خمس.
The traditional showcase is always right there. It's your choice. I've got your back either way, but maybe, I don't know, practice a little bit before you try again. Or sure, just get right back in there. I'm sure this was just a huge fluke. Yeah, it's a fluke.
دخلنا مباراة.
My first couple of years with WWE were a whirlwind. I was ECW champion, a team with DX at the Survivor Series, and I finally made it to WrestleMania. I won Money in the Bank at WrestleMania 24, which led to what I consider, what most consider, to be the best cash in of all time.
مع جيف هاردي.
Punk has done it. Mr. Money in the Bank
has become Mr. World Champion.
This upset a lot of people, including my old friend JBL.
خسارة كبيرة باش جفار
JBL didn't like
كان
a thing about me, how I looked, how I
الصوريات
talked, how I
وكان
wrestled, music choice. Everything about me bothered him. And he saw SummerSlam as his opportunity to declare to the world that CM Punk does not belong. JBL thrives when he can strong-arm somebody, a true tyrant who takes great pleasure in badgering anyone who sees beneath him. I had no illusions that this was going to be an easy fight. My only plan was to hit him as hard as I could and beat the respect into him at SummerSlam. Now go put JBL in his place. Avoid the clothesline if you can. And let's make sure JBL feels like he's been sent to hell.
Introducing the challenger from New.
That's what it's all about, folks. The World Heavyweight Championship. A prize worth fighting for. CM Punk is a champion who lives by his own rules. In the lead-up to this match tonight, Punk has refused to get into JBL's intimidation tactics. Or in the words of CM Punk, sometimes it's what you don't do that makes you who you are. But I think Punk's defiance has only angered JBL even further.
And that could be a grave mistake. A fired up and furious JBL is not something you want to deal with. Mess with the bull and you get the horns.
Talking about these men, they couldn't be any more different. For JBL, it's all about running business, Wall Street, having a championship in one hand and a beer in the other. Very much the opposite of CM Punk, Corey. It's country versus alternative music, Cole. But just because Punk prefers soda over beer or video games over boardrooms doesn't make him any less deserving of the World Championship. One thing Punk certainly doesn't have here is the experience advantage. JBL had the longest championship reign in SmackDown history. You don't achieve that by accident. JBL has a wealth of championship experience that Punk just doesn't have yet. Good point. Punk has his work cut out for him, taking on someone as battle-tested as JBL. Heck, JBL has even won here at SummerSlam before. Punk hasn't. And for JBL, he likes to talk about fighting for the old school guys. Likes to look down on the new school superstars like CM Punk. JBL says he won't be pushed out by these twerps.
I would tally that sentiment to self-preservation. JBL isn't going to allow a guy like Punk to take a spot he's worked an entire career for. You don't achieve
the champ is pinned. We might have a new champion here. The champion with his shoulder up before two. Not getting a 2 count. Torture rack submission. Oh my! And the ropes break the hold.
He's looking hell-bent on finishing things right now.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks. Punk prides himself in being disciplined and having plenty of self-control. He's going to need all that here tonight against Bradshaw. A 17-year veteran will play mind games and try to wear the champion down.
And if he can't wear him down, he'll just beat him down. JBL has a bona fide mean streak, mean and vicious. He enjoys inflicting pain on his opponent.
That's why he's been successful in the ring and in the business world. Punishing boot.
Stirring back to his feet, but he might not know where he is.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. Flamed across the way.
JBL really wants to put Punk in his place tonight. Wants to snap Punk out of this Cinderella fairy tale he's living. Wants the world title to be represented by a real man once again.
Well, Punk's claiming he's earned this dream to be at SummerSlam and defend the championship to prove that he is a man. A win tonight would be a crowning achievement in Punk's career.
Well, midnight always strikes, and fairy tales are not real.
Finishes that series of strikes with one last big hit. You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
With the title! Saved by the ropes, and kudos to the official for spotting it.
شكله حتى أول مرة ما أعرفش أغلبها. أنا مغلبتش المباراة رح نحل فيديو.
Clothesline from hell! It just got as bad as it could for the champ. Punk powers out, still going strong. How on earth could he not keep him down for even one at this point? Listen, that should have ended things. And look at his face. At this point, you have to believe he's losing some faith in himself.
And there might be a lot of support in the crowd tonight for CM Punk, but I think that just adds more rage to every strike JBL delivers. JBL relishes at the opportunity to put a beating on anybody.
We all know that JBL prides himself on being take off the mark with that one. In control there with a swinging neck breaker. Textbook.
And Punk, the Cinderella of this tale, might go back to mopping floors if JBL keeps having his way. Wants to finish this.
Watch out!
نعم الكروس بودي مش دايما كالكسندر.
Again? He's making the climb again? I can't believe this.
From the heavens.
Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace.
Heavy combos.
Oh, spinning kick in the gut. And JBL has gone so far
أنا
as
بدي أفهم.
a transitional champion. A fluke even.
مش متأكد من شغلة. Combos.
Bradshaw called this championship run by Punk pathetic. That is a direct quote, ladies and gentlemen. Now, say what you want about Punk's run. He's knocked off some of the best, including Bradshaw once and Batista on a couple occasions. And Punk gets countered there.
Power. His core clearly the offensive focus right now.
Turns things around with a big boot. Oh, what a kick! Yokes up their opponent. Driven down with a sidewalk slam. CM Punk, the surprise champion who cashed in the Money in the Bank contract back in June, shocking the entire sports entertainment world. And many are still shocked that he's champion today.
None more shocked than JBL, but tonight is the opportunity to put all the doubters to rest.
Every time Punk defends that title, he has to prove himself again and again. The championship's around his waist because he earned it. Highly competitive match, Punk defending the championship. JBL whipped into the corner. There's the vintage running knee by Punk.
And what a shocking victory this could be for the young up-and-comer CM Punk, but denied by JBL.
Bradshaw just too powerful for Punk, and now the wrestling god teeing off. And JBL doing what he does best, manhandling his opponent. And JBL not too comfortable on the ropes, but going up there anyway.
Gonna do something here to put CM Punk away, and that may well do it, but it looks like JBL injured himself in the process.
Both men down, the official counting away here. First man to his feet could gain the advantage in the matchup. JBL looks like he's gonna just crawl to the cover. Shoulders are down. Punk kicks out.
And a late kick out there from CM Punk. Just enough gas left in the tank, and you can see the cogs whirring behind the eyes of JBL.
JBL looking to end it all here with a clothesline from hell.
Punk dodges out in time. No end in sight to this exchange.
Neither competitor is backing down. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up. Toe to toe, treating each other like heavy bags. Thunder to be crowned champion. He's able to beat a 2 count.
And kicking out at this point.
شو المشن اللي عملها؟ لازم نقول الفينش.
This quickly definitely sends a pretty.
GTS from Punk. Did the champ just finish the job?
And right into the cover.
2. Oh, he kicked out.
Clearly proving they have the heart of a champion, and it's keeping them alive here.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin.
Followed by a clothesline. Punk really looking to drop the hammer now as he cinches in that anaconda vice.
The hold is locked in. He's in real pain.
I don't know how long he can really last here.
ما بستخدم مش قاعد احرك عشان اشوف. بالظبط شو الزرار.
Kneeing his way out. And he's free. Bradshaw with the clothesline from him.
Championship on the line. This could be it.
Near fall.
And this is what it means to be a champion. Any other mere mortal, that would have been the end of the line.
How many times we thought this match was coming to an end? I can't count anymore. We knew there'd be fireworks tonight with 2 hard-headed competitors. CM Punk looking to turn out the lights. Going to sleep. Perfect execution by the champion. And quickly into the cover. Might be in trouble. He's done it. CM Punk retains.
بعدنا بالمباراة الأولى.
Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just have to get used to this. Once again, CM Punk has silenced the critics and proven himself as a champion. This was a must-win title defense for Punk, and like you said, now everyone knows the champ is no easy target.
There aren't many people in this industry that I respect more than Rey Mysterio. And while I think the world of Rey Mysterio, it doesn't mean we always see eye to eye. And yes, we've often gotten into fights over our disagreements, but every single encounter with Rey is special. We've had so many great moments, but when it came to this showcase, I went with one that may surprise you. A match where we were on good terms with each other, where we just went out there with the simplest of goals. Win the match, earn a title shot, Armageddon 2008. The finals of the #1 contender for the Intercontinental title tournament. Having a chance at WWE gold dangling in front of you is always one hell of a carrot. And we went out there and had a blast trying to outdo the other.
Look at this!
Ray and I have done things to each other over the years that don't exactly scream respect. But at the end of the day, I love Ray. I love our history, and I love this encounter. So let's jump back to that special night in December of 2008 at Armageddon.
Skip.
Can you believe that this is the first time these two former world champions are facing off against each other? Duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's Intercontinental Championship. I think either one of these men is fully capable of bringing even more honor and prestige to that coveted championship. You can tell there's so much mutual honor and respect in there between Punk and Mysterio.
Forced into the corner and needs to stay on the defensive.
You see Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps psychological. Well, we always know if you go into a match and you have an injury and you've got some part of your body taped up, it's like a bullseye. It's like a target for your opponent. Ray probably wants to appear 100%, even if he truly isn't. I'm not sure how much of CM Punk's head could be in this match. Here comes a big-time power bomb. No, great reversal, shoulders down. Counters. Cover. Gets the shoulder up. Trying to make short order of things there. Hooked up. And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion.
Here comes a brutal bit of back and forth.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe. Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs. Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Fatigue more than setting in, but these superstars are refusing to let up. This crowd is loving every second of it.
A slingshot Arabian press. Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength.
And look at this, Punk about to be trapped in a bad situation.
And he very quickly counters.
Drop kick connects with precision.
Mysterio showing that athletic, technical style that has won in championships. Spinning kick to the gut. He's left wide open here. Sent into the ropes and a sharp elbow to the back. With a series of forearms. No. Suicide dive! Whatever it takes to win. A roll of the dice and it pays off in full. Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat.
Mysterio now with his opponent set up.
Yes, Destroyer connects. Into the pinfall for the victory.
It might be stubbornness or it might be lunacy, but he is refusing to stay down here. From the top.
Frog splash. Punk's got a problem here. Instantly he has his shoulders up.
He was prepared for this. He knew this match would go the distance.
In a rare moment of frustration for Rey Mysterio, he might be doubting his ability to close this out.
CM Punk turning his attention to the WWE Universe now. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Running Hurricane Rana. Fantastic. Blocked it. The knees up could provide a huge turnaround.
Mysterio dodges.
Oh, what an axe handle. Oh, and he manages to reverse.
Mongolian chop. He's able to dodge that one in time. Cracked with a Mongolian chop.
Shining Wizard finds the mark. And Ray had it scouted.
Acaba nasıl mana? Arti ma فيش
Oh man!
Ray just can't stop this attack. CM Punk's been finding an answer for everything Mysterio's doing here. Trying armbar. Triangles in. Triangles in. Perfectly executed submission hold. Locked in. Wait, hold on. Look at this. And he's found a way out of the hold.
And that failed to hit the mark.
شو نقص على البي نفسه اللي قاعد فات فريبر هذا خربتني بهاي الناحية.
Punk powers out, still going strong.
Late in this one and not even a one count. Drop kick, beautiful.
He's heading to the top turnbuckle. From the top. And straight into the pin attempt. You expect these pins to last much longer at this stage in the match.
Misses on the springboard.
Neck breaker after the float over. That was pretty.
لا مش هو كيف ليك
And into the corner he goes. Body slam. And Ray from the side.
From the top. Front splash.
Mysterio can seal it here. And right away into the pin. 2. Shoulder up before 3.
There is that legendary fighting spirit of Punk on full display.
Rey Mysterio's deep in thought right now, wondering what else he needs to do. I was expecting a great match from both of these men.
Punk and Mysterio are not disappointing tonight.
Trading counters and reversals back and forth.
Punch. Connects off the springboard. Once again, their core take.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. Remarkable power being shown here. Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio. Effort, and that'll do it.
طيب بس شو نمشي ننزل وراها. تعملوا دامج. امسك شو يرشط علي يوصل على ايه
Massive miscalculation on that one. Up and around, down with a tilt-the-world backbreaker. Punk looking to get past Mysterio tonight and clinch a title match against William Regal. Punk and Regal have had some run-ins in the past. Regal defeating Punk earlier in the year to win the King of the Ring tournament.
And a rather fitting outcome it was. I tell you, the Queen was happy that day. The crowd always shines brighter when a Brit adorns it.
Your call cannot be completed as dialed.
Whip back down to the mat.
هتعمل بس مرة واحدة GTS بس عشان
Oh, we know what's coming.
شوية. لا.
Never saw that coming. Releasing the pin. He's adding insult to injury. And gets sent right into the corner. Feet tied up. Has to be feeling vulnerable here. Punk and Ray are pouring it all out in the ring tonight for their shot at the Intercontinental title. Again, the Intercontinental champion William Regal will face the winner. Get a chance to hold the same title the likes of.
لازم اعمل له اياه. ارجع من الزاوية تحت البلدوغ.
At Patterson, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Stone Cold, The Rock, and many more have held. I had the opportunity to talk to Mysterio and Punk earlier today, and they said just having a chance to battle for the Intercontinental title is so important to both of them and both of their careers. Ooh!
Mysterio with it.
Into the turnbuckle. Down to the mat. Scrambling up the top turnbuckle now.
From the top.
Busting out the heavy artillery once again. Mysterio with a huge win here.
Here is your winner, Mysterio!
What a battle between these two men. A heck of a matchup here at Armageddon.
Rey Mysterio. This man is one of the greatest competitors I've ever seen.
عشان أنهي هذا الفيديو مش راح أنهي بخسارة.
Can you believe that this is the first time these two former world champions are facing off against each other? Duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's Intercontinental Championship. I think either one of these men is fully capable of bringing even more honor and prestige to that coveted championship. You can tell there's so much mutual honor and respect in there between Punk and Mysterio.
Smartly dipping out of harm's way.
And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal, saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing two very deserving contenders in front of me now.
Well, Michael Cole, you can only say that now because of the tournament Regal put together. When Regal won the title, he promised to proudly defend it. And there is no pride in beating an unworthy challenger. Landing straight on the knees, not the intended outcome.
We can expect a fast-paced match. Two superstars that are almost equal in speed weight.
There's so much talent in the ring right now. I have to imagine they both did their homework. I don't think either Rey or Punk would face another world champion without being fully prepared.
Thanks for coming. You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps psychological.
No,
we always know if you go into a match and you have an injury and you've got some part of your body taped up, it's like a bullseye. It's like a target for your opponent. But he probably wants to appear 100%. And he moves in for the cover. Powering out and one.
He just pushed the finish line back a mile. Dodges out in time.
Russian leg sweep.
ليش انت رجعت؟ هاي اوكي
Beautiful float over neck breaker. Picture perfect. About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. Not sure what he's thinking. Letting go here. Oh my God.
The springboard attack fails to land.
He's tied up. Pile driver. Spiked him. You hit a move like that, you're not just trying to... Triangle armbar. Triangles in. Triangles in. Wrenching in the submission even tighter. We could see him tap. Trying to keep the hold on, but no, couldn't keep it locked in any longer.
Using the sharp point of the elbow. Looking like a game of tit for tat now. Neither competitor shows any signs of letting up or slowing down here.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this. The fight is on. It is furious. Boom. The sheer guts of these two. Piercing shot.
Legs tied in the ropes, upside down. This could be bad.
Kick. Attack to the midsection. Big knee lift. Again, the Intercontinental Champion William Regal will face the winner, earning a chance to hold the same title the likes of Pat Patterson, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Stone Cold, The Rock, and many more have held. I had the opportunity to talk to Mysterio and Punk earlier today, and they said just having a chance to battle for the Intercontinental title is so important to both of them and both of their careers. Punk wasting no motion on the counter. Whipped into the corner with tremendous force. Mysterio showing the wear and tear this match has taken on him. To the jaw with a running knee.
Follows it up with that running bulldog. And this has to be it.
Why on earth would he give up the pin? He's got bad intentions. Well, this #1 contender match full of drama here.
You have to think Intercontinental Champ William Regal is looking on as the 619 setup, but denied by CM Punk.
Ray had it dialed up. Punk has other plans. And what a move by Mysterio with the Hurricane Rana into the 619 position.
And now the second bite of the cherry connects. CM Punk down. And now perhaps in the drop zone for Rey Mysterio to finish this.
Punk out of the way just in the nick of time. And Mysterio rolling up Punk for the victory. And a kick out by Punk. Who wants it more?
Punk and Ray have been running at breakneck pace from the first bell, capturing each other's best shots. This is anybody's ball game.
Oh, he flips that around. Face first. Set up on the Koji clutch locked in. He makes the choice to abandon the hold. What a chop! And now tying up the leg. Leg being manipulated with that maneuver.
CM Punk looking. And he finds a way to elude that attack.
With a drop kick to the knee. A defensive elbow to the gut ends that.
Sharp kick.
تجاهل الجلitch اللي صار مع اجر ميستيريو.
Oh, got the swinging neck breaker.
And CM Punk looking for support from the crowd. Taking even more punishment and damage to the head.
As far as strategies go, what's it going to take to end it? It might be this.
GTS.
Is it enough for Punk?
Is it enough? Is this the end? Oh, and he just kicked out. Every single person in this arena thought this was over, except Rey Mysterio. And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough. I was expecting a great match from both of these men.
Punk and Mysterio are not disappointing tonight. Leaning him against the turnbuckle right here. Driven down hard with a scoop slam.
Mysterio from the top with a senton, and this is what Rey's opponent wanted to avoid, allowing Rey to push the pace. Off the ropes we go. And Rey rolls through into a kick.
From the top.
Frog splash connects.
Will that close Punk out?
Two. Mysterio with a huge win here.
Here is
What a battle between these two men. A heck of a match. CM Punk and Rey Mysterio, two former world champions, battling for the chance at the Intercontinental Championship. It's hard to believe it's the first time they're facing each other, too. Everyone in WWE is on the edge of their seats here. And again.
Yeah, and you better believe William Regal is keeping a close eye on these two. Depending on how this goes, he'll either be facing CM Punk or Rey Mysterio. Both men with a tremendous amount of talent.
And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal. Saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing two very deserving contenders in front of me now.
Well, Michael Cole, you can only say that now because of the tournament Regal put together. When Regal won the title, he promised to proudly defend it. And there is no pride in beating an unworthy challenger.
Oh, Rey just got ejected from the ring.
A little cockiness here from Punk.
He can be enjoying the moment too much, giving his opponent a lot of room to recover.
And now some effortless power with the power, but no, reverse into a Hurricane Rana. Legs hooked.
Hold on. Trying to steal one here. Only getting one out of that pin.
And he's got plenty of fight left in him, clearly.
You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps psychological.
Well, we always know if you go into a match and you have an injury and you've got some part of your body.
Here we go, guys. And he locks it up perfectly. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Triangle armbar submission. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
Up and around, down with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
CM Punk had a big night this past Monday night on Raw. He won the Slammy Award for the OMG Moment of the Year.
Well, yes, he did, but his week went downhill from there. Losing his World Tag Team Championship last night, you have to believe that's on his mind.
Pin, shoulders are down.
But is it enough?
Shoulder up, and the referee ends the count.
Still fighting to keep in this thing. Punk sidesteps out of that.
DDT!
Mysterio now. Opponent set up. We know what's coming. Rey Mysterio may be closing it from the top.
Gets the knees up. Incredible wherewithal.
Again, the Intercontinental Champion, William Regal, will face the winner, earning a chance to hold the same title the likes of Pat Patterson, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Stone Cold, The Rock, and many more have held.
I had the opportunity to talk to Mysterio and Punk earlier today, and they said just having a chance to battle for the Intercontinental title is so important to both of them in both of their careers.
Elbow drop.
This could be it. He could be putting him away here. Big hurricane.
Here's the pin. Rey may have it. And only gets a 1 count.
Somehow able to kick out before a 2 count. How is he still going like this? Both superstars showing great awareness of their opponent's repertoire.
Put in the corner now. Torturous focus on the leg in the corner.
He counters with a great reversal.
Bad sight here, dangling helpless in the corner.
Turns that back on CM Punk. Oh, look at this. Float over neck breaker. Picture perfect. Dueling reversals. Straight into the deadly tree of woe position. Oh, that hurt. Ray's veteran instincts on display. Catching a drop kick. Ray taking it to Punk, still vying for the #1 contender spot. A reversal. He saw that coming. Proof these superstars have done their homework. Battle of counters. No one's getting their full offense in. A complete stalemate of reversals here. Neither one giving an inch. Misses the target.
Taking him to the corner now.
Look at this. Placed in the tree of woe. Stuck in the tree of woe and being viciously kneed over and over again. Get in there, ref. Connects. Saw it coming. Return fire on Ray. Well, this #1 contender match full of drama here.
You have to think Intercontinental Champ William Regal is looking on as the 619 setup, but denied by CM Punk.
Ray had it dialed up. Punk has other plans. And what a move by Mysterio with the Hurricane Rana into the 619 position.
And now the second bite of the cherry connects. CM Punk down. And now perhaps in the drop zone for Rey Mysterio to finish this.
Punk out of the way just in the nick of time. And Mysterio rolling up Punk for the victory. And a kick out by Punk. Who wants it more?
Punk and Ray have been running at breakneck pace from the first bell.
Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack. Being set up in the corner for something. Scoop slam! Hit on CM Punk. Punk powers out, still going strong. What a jaw-dropping show of strength this late into the match.
Punk's had enough, he's looking...
Mysterio counters quickly. He connects with a counter.
Nice movement from Punk and the Uranagi connects. And now an Anaconda Vice locked in.
Rey Mysterio trying to hang on. Can the Luchador survive? And he just decides to end the hold. Wonder what he's thinking here.
And I'm having doubts about Punk's head being fully in the game after that.
I was expecting a great match from both of these men.
Punk and Mysterio are not disappointing tonight.
This could be Punk's chance to secure that Intercontinental title shot.
And Punk now lifting.
Only fights back. Mistake, and that error could be costly. Jumping neck breaker. Ouch. Never saw that coming. Chain of reversals here. Every motion getting cut off.
I would start protecting my midsection a bit better if I were in their shoes.
Strong counter from Punk. Got him where he wants him. Up. And picture perfect Falcon Arrow. Oh, the elbow connects. Punk and Ray are pouring it all out in the ring tonight for their shot at the Intercontinental title. Putting some serious wear and tear on that leg. You've got to wonder if Ray can withstand this. CM Punk's been finding an answer for everything Mysterio's doing here.
Able to steer clear of danger there.
What an arm drag! Mysterio from the top. Oh, clothesline!
And Punk now lifting his opponent up and back down with a GTS.
And that can keep Ray down.
This could be it. Cover.
There's two. No, my, that was close. Every single person in this arena thought this was over, except Rey Mysterio. Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin. Oh, that's a chop you don't want to be on the receiving end of.
Solid bit of defense on his part there.
Ali went down. This is it. He could put him away right here.
Everything we've seen tonight, he must be using the reserve tanks at this point.
بس هي تفنش عملية توقف. شوف نفس الشكل هذي. لما يكون فوق كذا أسهل ما يمكن.
He breaks the ref's count before two. Kicking out now sends a very clear message. Oh, quick way to respond with a reversal. We're seeing more offense directed toward the head. A smart strategy in any situation. And CM Punk looking for support from the crowd.
لا مش يشتغل. هذا المباراة ما يطلع حلو.
Trading back and forth blows now.
حلو الستايل برضه.
Test of endurance at this point.
Boom. Feels like a hockey fight's just broken out.
Oh, this exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a frenzy. And this match is swiftly turning into a knockdown drag-out affair.
Shoulders down. CM Punk might have him. CM Punk is the #1 contender.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
Battered and bruised. What a gutsy match out of Mysterio and Punk. The bottom line is CM Punk has a date with the Intercontinental Champion, William Regal.
لا هذا ما كنتش عارفه لما شفت الكاركتر، لما شفت الشخصيات الموجودة. هذا هو اليوم نكمل بقية الشوكيس. البوك الثاني أتمنى الفيديو كان عجبكم. إذا حد عنده تيبس لا شايف أرجع ألعب اللعبة مليح بينفع إنه يعني آخر لو كنت ألعب 24 تقريبا والمرة بكيت أفشل عاص إنه ركي هو فغريب ناس أغلبهم مروكيان. يمشي أروح على البرفورمانس سنتر أتدرب شوي أما مظنش أعملها. وهذا هو اليوم. كل شو رأيكم بالتعليقات ونشوفكم الفيديو الثاني.